Hi guys, we see here in Ukraine each and every day how Western men are trying to flirt and to pick up Ukrainian women and crushing and burning each and every time. So today we're going to discuss what is the difference in flirt between Ukrainian women and Western women, and how you can flirt with Ukrainian women successfully. Hi, my name is Ivana and it's our new episode of Ukraine Live. And we are here in Sumy, Ukraine, in Kazhedubas Park in the center of city. And part of our team is trying to find some women to answer your questions. So please don't forget to write in comments if you have any of them, or if you have topics to discuss, you are very welcome to try them as well. So flirt with Ukrainian women. First of all, as I told you, there is a great cultural difference between Ukrainian and Western women, and the language barrier can be a real problem as well. So before going on a date with a woman, please check your dictionary, because in Ukraine some words from English can be really inappropriate and not to the moment. As I said, Ukrainian women don't want to feel themselves sexy, but they want to feel themselves beautiful as a real woman, as a princess if you want. So it's very important to make her feel like she is the one, and phrases you can prepare even before a date. For example, like just maybe even simple saying that she is beautiful, it's already a very good beginning and a very good start for conversation. So, and make sure for a successful date as well, and for a successful flirt, make sure that you understand you in all senses that you can say. And if you need a translator, probably it would be not bad to have one for a date as well if she doesn't speak English fluently. So the second thing in flirt with Ukrainian women is that Ukrainian women are more close persons than Western women, and more shy as well. So if you are dating with women like women approximately from 20 to 30 years, she may be more open for a flirt, but women who are after 30s, they are more, like pragmatic. So sometimes they won't understand, or they won't support this, like little flirty jokes or something like that. They will prefer to have like a conversation that would be serious, and they would prefer to hear like compliments that are serious, not like flirty and joking or something like that. So you need to know before going on a date what kind of person she is, and if she is like pragmatic person, she's serious and everything, so it will be better to do that in a little bit serious way. So just maybe conversation with a little romance in it, she would prefer to hear that she is beautiful, not that she's sexy, and she would prefer to have serious conversation instead of like jokes and everything. Of course, and about jokes, there is a huge difference between American and Western and Ukrainian sense of humor. So some jokes won't be understood. So it's really difficult sometimes for foreigners to make jokes in the way that Ukrainian women will understand. So probably before you come here, you need to check it out, and maybe to try, I don't know, to communicate with some persons from Ukraine who will, in conversation with whom you can understand what type of humor is acceptable and what jokes are funny only for Western people, but not for Ukrainians, and what type of jokes how better to say, specifically when you're talking to a woman. And of course, when a woman is flirting in Ukraine, it sometimes can be not understandable for Western men. So yep, and sometimes you cannot even understand that she's flirting with you. Just a second. Okay. First of all, how to understand that she is flirting with you? If the woman is interested in you, and if she is trying to make your communication on another level, not just like friends level, she definitely will show some signs. For example, if you are sitting, for example, at the table, she will be a little bit like trying to be closer to you. So, for example, with her pose, she will show you that she's interested. Like if she's sitting, trying to sit closer to you, trying to sit like that, maybe to see you closer. She will be like, maybe you know this. It's very interesting. It was very interesting, actually, research that women are, for example, touching their hair more oftenly if they are interested in a man. So if she is interested in you, she will do like that, or she will touch her hair. She will try to make herself like look better all the time. She will check how she is like, and she will check her hair all the time. She will touch her hair. She will do like that maybe, or something like that. And this is a very good sign, actually. It shows that woman is interested in you. And the second, as I said, she will try to be closer to you all the time, and this is already a sign. So Ukrainian women not always are flirting like with words, you know. They are showing by themselves, are they interested in you or not. And if you know these little signs, you will understand it very simply, actually. And Ukrainian women are trying men to understand them even without words, and because for us it's a very good sign when a man can understand you without without saying to him anything, you know. So if she's interested in you, she will want you to feel that, and she will show some signs, as I showed you just a few minutes ago. And so this is a way to understand that. And then if you saw some from these signs, if you realize that she's interested in you, you can be sure that you can give her some signs from your side as well. So what is acceptable to say and what is acceptable to show? For example, if you're feeling really that the date is going well, and there's also a sign from a woman's side when she's sitting and her hand is on the table and it's close to you, maybe it's a good way just to touch her hand, just to see how she will react. Because I know that first touch is very important moment, actually, because if it's inappropriate moment, it can ruin everything. But if she's showing to you that like her hand is close to you and she's trying to listen to you attentively and she's like touching her hair every time, that are definitely signs that you can feel that she's interested in you, and you can try to go for next step, you know. And by the way, we're gonna have a topic on this weekend, appropriate moments in relationships. What can be the appropriate moments for first kiss, first touch, meeting with parents and everything. So we're gonna discuss all of that for you to feel comfortable in dating with women, like for you to realize when it's a time, you know, when it's appropriate moment to start something, or just to step back a little bit and not hurry. We have a comment. Yep, just a second, we'll check the comment. You're looking very beautiful today. Thank you very much. How do you know when Ukrainian woman wants your relationship to become more serious? First of all, as I told you, just when Ukrainian woman, she's after 30 years, from like 30 years, she's more pragmatic. And definitely if she feels that your relationships are not developing so fast as she wants it, maybe around 80% that she will say it to you. But of course it's very good when man can understand himself what a woman wants from him. So if she's trying to spend more and more time with you, if she's trying to like check your hobbies and trying to be with you most of time, she's trying to meet with your friends, to understand your interests, to share them and to share topics that are interesting for you, maybe to read books that you told that you love them or something like that, to listen your music. There are definitely signs that she wants to be with you more, and this is definitely a sign that she wants your relationships to go to the next level, so but there is also a question, what are those levels? And we're going to discuss them on weekends, because for Western women and for Ukrainian, not only for women, for Western people and for Ukrainian people, these levels of relationships are very, very different. So you can do something that in Western culture is like on the same level of relationships, and she can think that it's like next level, and it's also an appropriate way to do that. So about appropriate moments we're going to discuss on our Saturday stream, so don't miss it, please. Скільки минут? And for you not to forget, if you don't want to miss our streams, you can just press the subscribe button right there in right down corner, and you will be notified when we're going live. And also our stream schedule is on Wednesdays, Thursdays and Fridays. We're going live between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. New York time. And on Saturdays and Sundays we're going live between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. New York time, and between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. they're going to be Ask Vita. So you are very welcome to prepare your questions to hear about relationships, about Ukraine and everything. And about Ukraine, actually this is our show about, so you are welcome to write in comments what would you like to see in Ukraine and what topics you would like to discuss, to be discussed actually, and we're gonna discuss them without any problems as well, because as I told you, we're here to make our communication with you better. So you're very welcome to communicate with us, and for that also we have our Seattle number. There is that is 1-206-821-1371, and you're very welcome to call it 24/7. And one of our coaches will be glad to answer your questions and to help you with your problems if you have some, to discuss your life in Ukraine or Ukrainian women or our services, anything like that. So please don't be shy. We're here for you to help. So and getting back to our topic about Flirt in Ukraine. So as I said, Ukrainian women are trying to show with their body signs what they want from men, and it's they prefer men to understand without any words, of course, and it's a very good sign for them if men can realize and understand what do they want from him and move in a correct way. So today we're discussing this way, and on Saturday's stream we're going to discuss topics that we not topics, sorry, but levels and appropriate moments on this way for getting a wife in Ukraine. So, and dating as well, Ukrainian women. Скільки минут? Comments есть?
Да, есть.
Okay, we have some comments. Just a second. Здравствуйте, Ивана. Hi, Harry. Смотрите на очень красивые Иваны. Как всегда, если вы рады, вы хотите, мне 94. Oh my god. I'm looking at the forehead. Okay. Okay, thank you. Are Protestant Christian girls receptive to flirting, or do they run away, or is there a better way to approach them? Okay, about Protestant Christian girls here in Ukraine, they are even more closed for community, like usual communication with the men and women. And actually the best way to find a girl if you want her to be a Protestant is just to go to the one of the Protestant churches, because on the street, we discussed that earlier in the topic about churches and religion. On the street, you first of all, yeah, you can of course see, because there is a difference even in how they clothes. So in clothes, in how they are dressed, like, and how do they look like. So Protestant girls are oftenly not wearing makeup, and what they are wearing only shirts, you know, and dresses. So they are not going in jeans, and without they don't use makeup, and they don't use any accessories, like for example any piercing or something like that. They don't do that at all. So you can always see on the street that this is the type of the girl. So but they are also very shy as usual, so it's difficult for them to meet someone on the street. And as for me, the best way to communicate with them is to go for a church and to meet them there, because there they feel themselves confidently, and they know that if you came to their church, that you share their views and their religion as well. Because for Protestant girls here, it's very important. The religion of their future husband is very important. And we had an interview earlier with my girlfriend. She's a Protestant, and she said that she was oriented only on religion when she wanted to find a husband. So this is very important question. So if you're coming to her church, she will understand that this is your religion as well, and she will be more open for communication. She will feel more confidently, and this is actually the best way to meet this type of a girl. Аккуратно. So, комментарий есть?
Есть один маленький.
Just a second.
Но не вопрос.
Не вопрос. I like to have sense of humor, and we're not offended by their road. Ukrainians have sense of humor. It's a little bit different, as I told you earlier, from Western sense of humor, but it's Ukrainian women can't be offended as easy as Western women. I saw some interviews with Western women, and I realized that communication is very different with Western women and with Ukrainian women. It's very easy to offend the Western women actually, but it's not so easy to offend Ukrainian women, and that's really a good option as well. So guys, don't forget that to subscribe our channel, not to miss our live videos. And for today, that's all that we prepared, but tomorrow we're gonna have live stream again between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. New York time, so you're very welcome to prepare your comments, to prepare your questions, and we're gonna be live soon, just tomorrow. So have a great day and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.